welcome to a new video of Road to Payout. Today is day 18 and today we had only one trade, but that's in terms of my model, and actually I executed today 3 trades. This one was on the FTMO and on my funded, and then the other one that I'm going to show you was on my 10k 10 capital. So I'll explain briefly what I'm doing right now, just so that you guys are updated and everything. So let's start with this Nasdaq trade that I took, which was 3R today, that hit take profit and made me around 3%, 2.76 or something like that, because this account currently is, so I'll also show you the proof. I think it's right here. Yeah, 23rd of June, Nasdaq sell. So this particular account, I'm testing a strategy from someone, which is why am I testing a new strategy? Because it's very similar to mine. So as you can see, I took the same move. My strategy was just presented a little bit later. As you can see, this is where, so basically this is where the entry was on that strategy, and then this is where my setup showed itself today. So yeah, this basically, I'm not going to reveal anything like the model and everything, but I'm just going to say that last week I had like -6 or 7% with it, something like that. So I was up on this account. I was like 2% up, I think, and within the last 2 weeks this strategy brought me up to this balance, which was, so prior to this trade is basically it was the last one. So if I lost this trade, I would blow the account, and I won it. So right now I gained around 3%, so I'm still in the game, but I basically use the 10k to experience it with this strategy. So basically I'm just experiencing. I do not care if I lose it. I'm trying to see how the model works and everything. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep trading it on this account, and even if I've lost this one, I have another one for that model. So we'll see how the model goes. The reason I want to test it is because it's so similar and it's easy also to trade, and it has proven results. So yeah, I'm basically testing it to see what will happen to these two accounts that I have with that strategy. And then, so this one was on my funded and my FTMO account. This one is basically my strategy. So let me explain to this price section. So as I've talked about in my last reel, a lot of people actually, so also one thing, this was my biggest day because we made around 540 bucks on this one, almost 300 bucks on that one, and 1,200 bucks on the FTMO. So basically a 2k day, which is really nice. I'm really proud of that though. So yeah, it's going good. It's basically what I was talking about this. So everyone is expecting Asia Open shorts on NQ and everything because US bombed Iran, but you need to learn to think critically. And with me, that my bias basically was coming into this. I looked at that successful attack as bullish because it's a successful attack from US. So I looked at this as a fake out. So we opened down and left a gap. This was basically a fake out. Now I think it's bullish because of that. We have tons of people selling at this point because every single influencer said it was going to short or it was going to sell, go down, and other than that we also had a gap. So my opinion is we are going to go up. We have a gap, we manipulated. I think that the successful mission is bullish for Nasdaq, and as you can see, price ended up going up, which means my opinion was correct. And then from that point, once we filled out the gap, now we can go back to what the market's previous bias, which in this case was bearish. So at this point, all I need to do, this is why, for example, here we had a sweep of liquidity right here. We had a close back into the range, failure swing, inverse right here, break structure. This was a perfect entry for sales, but the reason I didn't take them is because we have that gap here, which needs to be filled first before we can actually create a move. So once we filled out the gap, then I was considering shorts or longs depending on what London session does. So in this case, London session closed and Now we wait. We either push down, sweep lows, then give me a buy, or go up into the London wicks or sweep London highs and give me shorts. In this case, price went up not with this move, but with this second move, it actually reached into the wicks, and from there on I needed a break structure or an inverse. In this case, I got both of those on one singular candle right here. So this right here, you can call it like a break structure, but in reality, so it was, wait, let me see this. I'm not even sure. What am I watching here? Yeah, it looks like I missed this one. Yeah, this one closed below. This was, I guess, the real entry, but I didn't even see this. Yeah, I think that's the entry that I should have taken. All right, I guess I missed that one. I didn't see it or something. So yeah, I swear it didn't close like this. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, the entry I took is, so this is, I guess, the real entry. This is a break structure, if I'm not wrong, right there. And then the stop would go above the bodies, and then the target is low hanging fruit. So this. Anyway, once we finally push through and close below the most recent low and inverse this gap, I entered for a short, keeping my stop loss just above the body of the candle that gave the inverse and the break structure. And that way we also, if we form a 5-minute fair value gap, which in this case we did, I'm still safe and protected, because that 5-minute fair value gap should push price to the downside to my target. And as you can see, that is exactly what happened. So yeah, in this particular trade, I didn't have any like break-even points, something like that. All I had was just basically, this was after this. Actually, yeah, I put my stop to break even once we pushed up from to here, once we hit the low hanging fruit. But in the end, it just pushed down to my target. So yeah, that's about it for this particular trade. The low hanging fruit was the first 5-minute low in this case, because on the 15-minute time frame we didn't have anything in terms of that. So yeah, yeah, that's about it. That's about it of the trades, from the trades. That's pretty it. I'm not sure why I didn't see this one, like this break structure. Really not sure, but okay. I guess in my mind, it's like it didn't close like this. I think it closed like exactly on the low like this, but I'm not sure. So I don't even know. It doesn't matter. We banked today, so it's fine. Anyway, we'll see how the rest of the week goes. This is a nice start to the week. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you learned something new.